Just as the economic era of consumerism is a sort of falling apart under its own contradictions and increasingly scammy, profit-driven socioeconomic and even institutional proclivities, the systemic co-capitalist economy is attempting to somehow prolong its existence, it seems, by grotesquely diluting itself over time, in case we haven't noticed it. What does diluting itself over time mean? Well, the concept for it is only one: subscription model. The subscription model appears to be the main instrument of modern consumerism's survival. A mimetic, self-replicating, sneaky economic transformation from the concept of cost of living to the concept of subscribing a living. It is a gradual normalization of ownership into dependency and consumption into unavoidable continuity, transforming economic participation into a slow, perpetual form of leasing one's own access to life. Some of you, some of us, heard the slogan, "You will own nothing and you will be happy." Now, okay, clear your mind of conspiracy theories and decipher this slogan deductively. What do you think this means from a socioeconomic perspective? It used to be that one could own something, a record, a car, a home, and that ownership represented both autonomy and stability. Not only economic stability, but also the perception of some existential value. Increasingly, even that bit of ground has been monetized, or better to say, financialized. Now you subscribe to a media library instead of owning albums, to cloud services instead of having software, to premium car features you already physically possess since you have actually bought that car and the feature is already built into it. We are witnessing capitalism's pivot from producing goods to producing access, a subtle but profound shift that ensures the economic machine will never stop billing. In fact, as I said, there are already cars with built-in features such as extra acceleration systems that require a subscription to activate. You have bought the car, the hardware is there, yet you must pay again to use what you already own. The same logic, or illogic, extends to luxury fridges, for example, equipped with displays designed to show you ads, to smart home systems that disable functionality unless your membership is current, and even to productivity tools that threatens to lock away your own data the moment you stop paying. Now, this is not just mere greed. It is economic adaptive evolution. In humanistic terms, I will call it economic maladaptive evolution. The fundamental promise of capitalism, on paper at least, opportunity, freedom, and the ownership of one's labor and its fruits is being recoded into a cycle of algorithmic dependency, where participating in life itself feels increasingly like renting a lifestyle rather than living one. Meanwhile, as the average mind remains both preoccupied with its own problems and high on trivial entertainment, very few ask the following question: isn't it bizarre and frightening that there is no serious public and institutional discourse on how to cope with the dramatic economic transformations that will be brought about by AI and by future age AI as they rapidly infiltrate the socioeconomic ecosystem? Isn't it bizarre that despite being on the brink of another financial crisis, the elephant in the room is not being addressed at all publicly, and people are instead told to work harder and to be more productive? Perhaps this is the quiet genius of the subscription society. It numbs just enough to sustain itself. The screens keep us distracted, the subscriptions keep us tethered, and the illusion of abundance keeps us docile. Yet beneath the convenience lies a quieter anxiety, that of possessing nothing while paying for everything. Isn't it absurd? Are we dumb? Or just too distracted to notice the slow subscription of our own agency?